Welcome, everyone, to another episode of Window Shopping. I'm your host, Stephen Meade with Domicile real estate for people who love houses. And this week, one of the things that I love about architecture and that I pay attention to when I am looking at architectural homes is I love the sense of entry. How does the architect or the designer lead you into the property? How is the home revealed to you? And I think that that's very important. And this week we have kind of really just a gem of a house that has come up for sale in Glendale. I'm super excited to kind of show it to you and kind of walk you through it because I think it's a pretty sweet house. And it really offers kind of a little bit of everything, and it's a pretty good size too. The price is obviously, it's 1.75 million or so, so it's not really an inexpensive property, but I'm going to go ahead and bring it up here. Let's see it. This is 640 Bohlig Rd in Glendale. It's $1.75 million, and it is listed by Valerie Talbert with Compass. But however, if you'd like your own representation on a house like this, and if you're a buyer, I believe you do deserve your own representation. Anyhow, I'm going to start off. It's 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. It's about 2,250 square feet on just under a quarter-acre lot built in 1962. And this is what I'm talking about. So this is basically a view of the front entry here. You actually go down a long driveway that is private, and then you show up essentially at the house. One of the things that I kind of love with homes like these is when an architect clearly took a challenging lot and a space and designed it. This is a hillside lot. So the entire property actually is built on an elevated system, including the pool, which is pretty sweet. You have beautiful views. Glendale often offers a lot of really nice views through the trees here. And this is kind of an overhead view of the property, so you can kind of get a good idea of how this property is situated. So coming back to the beginning, you've got kind of this cool entry space like this. One of the things that I think is really cool to do for an architect is when they lead you into an entry where it's kind of constricted like this. You're actually compressed and cramped, and then the doors open to the house, and it kind of opens up and reveals itself to you. They also did another really cool detail on this front door. I don't know if you can see this in the video because the resolution might not be good enough, but this looks like a wooden front door. It's not. It's actually a glass front door that has wooden slats partially obscuring being able to see inside, which is really a far more clever and ingenious front door than just plain wood. We're looking at kind of this backyard terrace level. Again, remember, because this property is built up from a hillside, it means that all of this was built up to be at the same level that you enter, even though the hillside actually drops away from the house. If you look here, you can see again, more of this slat arrangement that leads in. Just really kind of a cool design and a really sweet house. We're again looking at this pool deck area here. Beautiful views. This is kind of a fun little area that's right off the largest bedroom. Just a little spot for some loungers to enjoy the view. And then this is something else that I love about this house is that when you walk in the door to this house, they've actually created a space for you to enter into. I think that a lot of homes have gone so far down this sort of open concept idea that what they've done is they've kind of eliminated any sense of privacy and intimacy to the spaces. And what this house has done here is they've actually put this wall right behind the doors when you walk in so that you kind of have something that you look at that's greeted you before you enter. 2 sides framing the view, trees with privacy and sort of this backyard area, really pretty wonderful. Living room. I personally would probably change this fireplace around. I think this is really a missed opportunity to do something cool. By the way, I want to mention too here really quickly, these doors are made by a company called Fleetwood. You might not have ever heard of Fleetwood, and the reason is that Fleetwood is a company that does, their specialty really is these large sliding doors mainly for custom homes and some commercial properties as well. They do extra tall doors. They're very, very high quality and considerably more expensive than the traditional types of doors that you would find. There's a lot of little infrastructure improvements like this, in this house that I think really help make it special. Again, this formal living room that you have here. You also have some kind of cool cabinetry in the kitchen. I like the sliding door to this pantry space in this kind of eating area. You have kind of a little informal family room here. Again, another fireplace surround that I think probably could use maybe a bit of an update, even go back to a classic material. You kind of have this fun little casual playroom space over here. Again, the kitchen may not be your favorite. It may not be the largest kitchen, but I think it works in a house like this. And maybe call me old fashioned, but I actually like the kitchen to be a little bit separated. They say the kitchen's the heart of the home and that's where everybody gathers. I'm not so sure that's really a good thing. I'd like people to gather in the living room. I'd like people to gather where they're talking and chatting with one another. Maybe not quite so food focused. Maybe I'm just thinking about that because I'm on a diet at the moment. Again, backyard, indoor laundry space. There's some things in this house that aren't perfect, right? And I mean, like these bifold doors here, a mistake. They need to be changed out. There's a lot of little details like that that I think could use some tweaking. This is that largest bedroom. Really kind of a nice space. The bathroom has been redone, and I really like how this has been done in a very classic way where they aren't trying too hard. And what I like about this is I think this is going to age very well. You have a small format ceramic tile, thin quartz edge counter, floating vanities. Nothing's necessarily groundbreaking here other than the curbless shower, which is really quite nice. Big soaking tub. But really what they've done is they've created something that's going to age very well and that you're not going to get tired of. So bravo. Another bedroom, a secondary bath, which has been done in a similar manner, beautiful shower for guests, another bedroom. Again, because this home is built sort of on an elevated platform, you have kind of some of these extra living spaces, right? And that makes up part of the 2,250 square feet. We've got a spiral staircase coming down to this lower level that's essentially underneath the house. Again, more outdoor area. This house might not have the biggest usable yard space. It might not have a traditional backyard like you're thinking of. But what a house like this offers is a lot of usable outdoor space, meaning space you're actually going to spend time. It's connected with the living space. It has views. There's a reason to go out there. I can picture just wanting to watch the sun go down every night, enjoy a nice glass of wine. That's what kind of house this is. And I think for 1.75 million, that's really what your expectation is in a house like that. People don't always think about really how does a house live? And I think that's probably one of the most important things to think about is how you're going to live in the house. It's not just the design, it's not just the style, but it's really having this idea of what is it like to live in this space? How are you going to spend the moments? What kind of memories are you going to have? And I think in that respect, this house really is a bit of a gem. Again, we've got another view. The garage is underneath the house. Like I said, this is set on a hillside. Kind of a cool staircase even down the side. Some nice landscaping. And there is natural landscaping around the house. You don't just have that pool deck type space. You can see some of the space down here, which could possibly be used at a later date as well and developed into something else. Anyhow, I want to thank you guys for coming along. If you're interested in this house, if you want to take a look at it, absolutely, we would love to show it to you. Definitely hit us up. Or if you're looking for another architectural home or have an architectural home to sell in Southern California, we'd also like to help you with that too. Once again, Stephen Meade here with Domicile Real Estate for people who love houses. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and smash that, or like, click, subscribe. Gosh, boy, I'm messing with the words today. You know the drill. Questions, comments, we absolutely like those. Don't forget to like, comment, and smash that subscribe button and the notification bell. That's the thing you want to smash, that notification bell. So please do that. We will see you again next week, everybody.